Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. First off, gotta say shout out to Brandon Thrasher. He sent along the Civivi Bo to check out. Well, he sent me the Bo, and he also sent me the Wii Roxy 3. So thank you so much for doing that, Brandon. If you guys haven't checked out Brandon's channel, he's got a pretty cool channel. He's an awesome dude. There'll be links to the Civivi down in the description, but there'll also be a link to Brandon's channel down there. If you haven't checked him out, please do me a favor. Go check him out. If you like his content, if you like what he has, give him a like and a follow and see what else he can come up with. But he's a pretty cool dude. But anyway, we're going to talk about the Civivi Bo. Now, this one is a little bit more of the special one, if we'll call it. As you can see, this is the kind of black or gray and blue shred carbon fiber. Now this one doesn't have a whole lot of blue in it, and it's actually pretty dark. So when it's a little ways away, it's kind of hard to see. But they have this version, and then they do have a red version. Yeah, red. But I like the marbled carbon fiber. It looks pretty good. I would call it marbled more than I would call it shred. They just call it red they call it red carbon fiber some places, gray and blue carbon fiber some places. But I do kind of like the way that looks. The carbon fiber looks pretty cool. Now, you do have a lanyard post. You do not have a lanyard hole. Deep carry, fairly deep carry pocket clip. Recessed pocket clip screws. Civivi knows what we like. Yes, indeed. And it does stand up pretty high. So Civivi's starting to get that pocket clip standing up pretty high. As you can see there, they are slightly proud. They're not overly proud, doesn't affect anything, but they are just a hair. Flipper tab, got some jimping on the flipper tab. That's pretty good. Grabs your thumb. Okay, not bad. Centering, it might be off to the show side yeah, it is. It's off to the show side just a little bit. Doesn't really affect the form function or anything like that. Really, really nice. You've got kind of a sort of, see that? It's a little crowned. Yeah, I think it is just a hair crown. Looks really good. You got some jimping there. We'll talk about that when it's open. Fit and finish, guys, it's Civivi. It's on point. Nothing really wrong there. Let's give a flip. Now, the detent is light. I mean, you can feel it, and actually the blade, when it came back, that actually kind of rubbed against my finger. The detent's light. It is. But, I mean, it's a small blade, so you really give it a flick and it comes open. But, yeah, the detent is kind of light. Action is pretty darn good. Like that. I mean, yeah, you can feel it if you try, but you don't have to try very hard to flip it open either, because it's pretty smooth. Pretty darn smooth overall. All right, now we get to the Nitro-V blade. Love that finish. Yeah, really, really like kind of that dark stone-washed finish. Nitro-V blade is what you're looking at. So very good there. Brad Zinker design. Now, like I said, this is a loaner, so, it might have a little nick or something here and there on the blade, but it's a user, so that's expected. It's not brand new out of the box by any means, as far as I know. The jimping, really, the jimping doesn't do a whole lot, really. Honestly, for me, I mean, my thumb is past the jimping. If I put my thumb up there, it's past the jimping. So, I mean, it's really just there for looks. I mean, I could put my thumb back there, but I really don't want to. It's not overly comfortable. If I just relax, I mean, I catch a little bit of it, as you can see there. I guess I catch maybe the last half, but it's not going to do much for me. But nice shape. Really digging it overall. Now, you don't have much as far as a choil goes, but then again, your sharpened edge, I mean, it's there. It is, I guess. There's a little one there. But, I mean, your sharpened edge is past the plunge grind, so it shouldn't really be an issue to begin with. So, anyway, let's do our specs. Smaller knife, guys. This is definitely a smaller knife. What do we have? I'm getting just about, I mean, we're talking right about 6.5. What did they say for overall? 6.68. Okay. I think they stretched it. Yeah, I mean, I am getting just over 6.5. So, all right. Handle, I'm looking at about 3 3/4. Yeah, that checks with chart. And on the blade, we're looking at, man, just under 3 inches, and they say 2.92. So, all right. So we're good there. Now, your grip length, 3.5, 3 1/4. 3 1/4. Smaller knife, guys. Now, I can just get a full 4-finger grip on it. And it's a good grip. No issues there. But if you have hands much larger than mine, it's going to be small for you. Just understand. Now, we'll talk about this we'll talk a little bit more in my overall. First, we're going to do our size comparisons. I mean, the bug out, yeah, the bug out's a bigger knife. I mean, the bug out's not large by any means, but it's definitely a bigger knife. Got it by at least a 1/2 inch in the blade and pretty close to that in the handle as well. And then, well, if that's bigger, then we know this PM2 is going to be a lot bigger. Yeah. A lot bigger knife the PM2 is. So. And then our carry, it's got a deep carry clip. It does have the recessed screws. Carries just fine. The clip is a little tight. But you've got a good ramp. So it goes into my jeans just fine. I mean, you have just a little bit kind of peeking out there. Not a lot, but just a little. But it holds well. This clip is pretty tight where it needs to be. So no issues as far as that goes. So, all right. Oh, wait. Doggone it. Not weight. Weight. The other weight. I didn't do a weight. We gotta do that. All right. Ounces. Where are we at? 2 ounces. Man, what's 2 ounces? 58? Oh, dang. I was close. 56. I thought I was going to be way off. Cool. Sweet. I've done this long enough. I guess maybe I can guess pretty well. Anyway, so, I mean, it carries great. I know a lot of you would call this a 5th pocket knife for sure. I actually call this like a special occasion type knife, a dress-up knife. I mean, you've got the marble carbon fiber with a little bit of color in it. Yeah, definitely a secondary knife without a question, or special occasion, that wedding anniversary party where you get all spiffed up and want to look good. This knife would definitely look good. Absolutely. So overall, well, like I said, guys, the carbon fiber's it's not overly slick. It's got a pretty good grip to it. I like that aspect of it. I can feel that clip, but it lands just right for me that it doesn't. I mean, if I was going to do a lot of hard work, yeah, this portion, right, where's that? This portion of the clip would probably annoy me after a while. This does not. And that really makes me happy. Because it does stand up pretty well. But that really doesn't bother me at all. It's back here where I feel it. Back here on the top end of the clip. That's where I'm feeling it the most. And if I really crank down, yeah, it'd probably get to you after a while. But as a 5th pocket knife, I mean, this type of knife, don't think you're going to be doing a lot of hard work with it. I mean, sure, you could process cardboard and stuff with it. Yeah, why not? It's a knife, right? But that's not how I see this knife. Honestly, that's just me. I don't see this knife as that type of, for me anyway. Could you do it? Absolutely. Without a doubt. Civivi quality. Yep, it's there all day long. The action is good. Like I said, that detent, it is light. I mean, and it kind of, yeah. But there again, it doesn't take much to flip it open. So, I mean, it's a light blade, so just a nice little flip. Comes open. No real big deal. Overall, I'm kind of digging it. What is this selling for? 70-ish? 73? 75? What was it? 70. Yeah. Special price. A lot of places have them on sale right now for like $70. For Nitro-V steel and the marble carbon fiber and what you're getting out of the knife, other than size, that's not too bad. Really, the Nitro-V steel, yeah. yeah, that's not too bad in my opinion. You know, this is completely my opinion. Yeah, not too bad. So overall, like I said, Jen's knife, I mean, it's a solid 8 all day long. Probably push it to an 8.5. Like I said, that detent, though, is a little bit light. I'd like to see that a little bit better, a little tighter on the detent. But other than that, it's a Civivi knife, guys. It's pretty solid. This one's flat ground, though. It's not hollow ground. So really like the way the handle looks, the carbon fiber, the blade finish, the stonewash, dark stonewash. Gosh, I couldn't think of that for a minute. The dark stonewash finish, really like the way that looks. Overall, it's a pretty darn decent knife, guys. In my opinion, like it's a solid 8 all day long, and one of those fancy dress-up knives. That's kind of how I see it, but it'll work for you. It'll work for you just fine. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think about it, guys? As always, greatly appreciate you stopping by, checking out the review today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.